Now, I'm sure you're all wondering why I have called you here on such short notice, requesting your immediate appearance at this meeting. Well, of course, I'm going to tell you all about it. But first, we are going to need to engage in a song of unity and cooperation as a result of our last meeting in which Elder Pooh-Bah lost one of his 5 ears. Therefore, oh, good to see you, Elder Pooh-Bah. Glad it grew back. So, what we're going to do is at the count of 3, we will all grace everyone with the song of their particular galaxy that indicates a promise to come about this meeting with peacefulness, cooperation, and good-spiritedness. And you'll need to know how to do this, and you'll find out why in a minute. Now, as your leader, I will model for you my song from the galaxy of Lofty. 1, 2, 3. Lovely, isn't it? And now, it is your turn. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Very, very nice. I'm going for a little more than nice, though. And I'll tell you why. Old Empress Lindinia's a little hard of hearing. So let's try that again and make my hair tremble. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you did it! My hair is still trembling as I stand here. All right. You've earned the knowledge of why you are all here today. Hold on to your seatbelts because a new life form has been identified and it's heading into our universe. Excuse me, our actual omniverse. Now, these life specimens are called human beings. Exactly. Oh, you are my people. These human beings come from a planet called Earth. So correct. So you are going to enjoy what we are going to have to do with these human beings. You see, let me tell you a little bit about them. They are technically savvy, I'll give them that. They are intelligent, apparently, and they have an insatiable desire for exploration. And it looks like they're heading our way to explore. But that's not the only problem. You see, these beings are still driven by base and primitive emotions such as anger, greed, jealousy, love, and lust. I know I'm sickened too. So obviously this all makes these earthlings potentially very dangerous. And that is why you are all here today, my lovely elders. For we are going to decide, by the time this evening is over, whether the earthlings live or die. And by die, I mean dead. So, without further ado, I've talked too much about these humans. Let's see the humans now! Ugly little creatures, aren't they? Huh. Wonder if this one's ticklish. No. So, here they are. Aliens dismissed. Now, here they are for you to judge. And how we're going to do this is we are going to come up with obstacles and problems for them to solve, and we will decide if how they handle it is worthy of their very lives. Let's see them move into a formation. Well, they did that well. Now, two of these people, 2 and 1, are actually the captain of the spaceship. I need your help, dear elders. I know I've asked some of you to do some research. Can you please call out which of these 2 is the captain of the ship? Yes.
1.
This one? Thank you, Elder Pabo. Now, this person here is the commander, second to the captain. Now, the commander, I'm told, has a sad past. Something happened to her as a young child that really has scarred her, or at least, well, hurt her for life. And she lives with this trauma. What is it?
She lost her pet rock.
So sad, yes. You are correct, Elder Gonka. She lost her pet rock. Ah, and now we have the lieutenant. The lieutenant has a weakness, a Achilles heel of sort. Let's see. Elder Kangoni, what is this weakness the lieutenant has?
Donuts.
Such a bright counsel you are. Yes, the lieutenant has a weakness for donuts. Oh. And who do we have here? The ensign. The ensign, the low man on the totem pole of the crew, has the most unusual job ever found on a starship. I mean, it's ridiculous, but he has it. Who can tell me the ensign's job?
He's the latrine officer.
Say that again, please.
The latrine officer.
Ah, yes, he is the officer of the trees. Someone's got to do it. Now, what we need to do, and this is most important in order to set off our journey, is to come up with some sort of emergency or obstacle that this crew must deal with so that we can see how they handle their first crisis. Now, remember, how they handle this and other situations is going to determine if these 4 beings live or die. What obstacle or emergency? Yes, Elder NASA.
A pandemic.
A pandemic on the ship. Brilliant! Let us see the humans.
Yes, and as a new lieutenant on board, we are glad to have you here. And I want you to know, crew, that Lieutenant Gossamer has been well recommended to our crew. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain.
Ensign, update on the latrines in the lower section.
Captain, all latrines are clear of any sort of fluid and or solid state matter.
And what is the capacity of Bay 5 in the tank?
Capacity, Captain, is based on last night's meal. We are up to 4 real size.
I'm so sorry.
Are you okay, Lieutenant?
I'm feeling perfectly fine. Oh, jeez. No problem.
Commander, update on our coordinates. Are we entering the Supreme Galaxy?
We're entering Supreme Galaxy in 5, 10, 15,105 light years from now, Captain.
Lieutenant.
I'm sorry. I seem to have maybe picked something up on the planet where I was stationed before I docked on your ship.
Captain, excuse me, Lieutenant. What the Lieutenant speaks is true. I had examined his droppings. Upon examining his stool samples, Captain, I noticed various droppings that resemble bird droppings.
Sounds, oh dear.
Oh,
Commander, update on your health.
my health is fine, Captain. But,
Captain, I think I understand what I've caught. You see, I was in close proximity to a number of ostrichians, people of the planet who resemble what on Earth would look like an emu, or maybe even an ostrich.
Did you have any specific type of relations with any of these?
Hi, Captain. I shouldn't discuss that in this kind of company, but yes, I did. Well, let's just say we did all this.
Dear. Commander!
Captain!
Commander,
Captain, I've seen this type of virus before in the latrine. I regret to tell you, Captain, that they are deeply infected with some sort of virus right now.
Ensign, do you have a bucket? I think I need to lay an egg.
Yes, of course. Please, step forward. Yes! Captain, this egg is incredibly large.
it's highly unusual.
Oh,
Permission to fry.
Permission granted.
wait a second. That's my egg.
Yes, it is.
Commander, you need to take your station.
Captain, I'm afraid that I may have passed these symptoms to the entire crew. We need to do something about that quarantine, perhaps.
Captain, I'm showing readings. Half the crew has the emu fever.
Uh-oh. Captain, the deck above us that has all the slots in the walkway. Oh, what's that white stuff raining down?
Okay, everybody, take your station.
Captain, I tasted the eggs. Definitely infected.
Thank you. And I'd like us to try to pass through this virus. I'd like us to...
Captain, it's starting to infect me as well. How's that possible? Oh, I ate it.
I appear to be the only one not infected. We're going to pass through this virus. We're going to attempt to pass through and reach immunity on the other side.
Captain, I recommend 3 inches apart for social distancing.
We're using the metric system now, Commander.
Captain, we are low on power, by the way. I could enter the latrine and offer extreme thrust if you need.
Let's do that. All right, Commander, I need you to take your station. Well, the ensign is... Report from the Latrine, Ensign. What is your status?
Excuse me, Captain, I need to take some Pepto.
Ensign,
Status ready, Captain, ready!
all right, brace for impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it seems that he's disseminated some kind of fume.
Captain, I only have power for one more thrust.
Ensign, I want you to give it your all.
Yes, Captain.
Put everything into this one.
Yes, yes. Captain, I can't do it anymore.
Ensign,
Yes.
leave it behind. We're going to go into hypergravity. You need to put the lid down on the latrine, whatever you do.
Hypergravity ready to go, Captain, on your orders.
Hypergravity, let's go now. I'm hoping that the virus will rise above us as we're glued down to the floor. Can you reach the control, Commander? To release hypergravity.
Release, Captain.
Oh, Captain, I'm suddenly feeling better.
All right, I want a status on everybody's health.
I no longer have a hankering for worms, Captain.
I feel Very light, Captain. Light as an angel.
Thank you for your service.
My readings show no eggs.
That was a close call. I believe that, Commander, quickly, open the upper trap. Open the upper trap to release that virus.
Upper trap is open, Captain.
Excellent.
Virus ready for release. On your count.
5, 4, 3, 2, and what? I think we made it through.
Gangor, it is true. I have monitored the ship per your instructions. The captain was indeed immune to the emu virus.
Well done, Skullfang. Remind me, how long ago was it that our ship was shot down and we were waylaid on this barren wasteland?
17 years ago.
Barely surviving.
Eating dirt and the shells of dead Carloculus.
And you know who I blame, Skullfang?
Me.
Sort of. Ultimately, it was those humans. Those humans who we underestimated, who fired upon us before we were expecting it, and before someone raised the shields.
I apologize and have offered my life in debt many times.
No, you fool, I need you.
And I miss you.
I mean to exact my revenge.
Yes. We live each day beneath these broiling suns with no thought but revenge.
And finally, our day has come. I had hoped, perhaps, that beaming aboard that ostrich flew might take them down, but foiled again. Never pay it no mind. For I have recently completed a new invention.
Here on this barren rock? How did you do that?
Fortune has smiled upon us, for some space debris recently rained down.
Show me how it smiled with your own mouth. I believe you.
I was able to collect the alien technology and repurpose it into this.
Ha! That is the most magnificent thing I have ever seen.
You don't even know what it does yet.
I know, but it's shiny.
I call it the transmogrifier.
The transmogrifier?
Yes.
Does it transmogrify?
Brilliant as always, Skullfang. Yes. You merely put in these settings. Step through the door. Wait for the transmogrifying fog to envelop you. And before you know it, you emerge, physically changed. I'm hideous, aren't I? But I am the spitting image of one of those humans.
Please, I cannot look at you.
You will soon need to be used to looking at images like this, for I intend for you and the rest of our crew to use the transmogrifier when we hail that passing Earth ship with a plea for rescue. Certainly they can't turn down their own kind. We will infiltrate their crew, take over their ship, waylay them on some planet even worse than this, and our revenge will be complete.
But this horrid thing you have done to yourself, is it reversible?
Of course. You think that I would do this to myself permanently?
Then please bring back your beauty.
You must merely turn the dial the other way, step through, and as the fog of transmogrification envelops you, you are whole once again.
It is outrageously technologically advanced, yet seemingly apparently primitive.
I'm brilliant.
You are. And Gango.
Yes.
Once we wreak our revenge on those humans, and we are returned to our planet, you will at last be able to win the love of your Grindel.
Oh, Grindel. Oh, how these many years I've longed for thee, Grindel.
She waits for you, I'm sure.
How can you know?
Because you're so handsome.
You're right. Certainly she can't have moved on.
No one would ever move on from you.
Captain,
Ensign,
permission to speak with you in private.
absolutely. Enter. I was actually wishing to talk to you.
Oh.
I'd like to let you know that your service is so important to our ship. So important that even though you're highly qualified, I had to take a lieutenant from outside of our ranks. And I hope you understand.
Of course, Captain. Any decision that you make, Captain, I am always in favor of. I'm honored to be part of the crew, actually. I know that...
Oh, wait, please. Oh, thank you. Now, this ensign here is not being completely honest. He does have some feelings regarding his position on the crew. What feeling is he lying to the captain about? Elder Kangano, are you up there? Please tell me, what is he lying about? What feeling? Is it hate? Is it love? Is it jealousy? Is it greed?
I know.
Tell me.
He's a reptile.
Oh, that's a bigger secret than I realized. He's a reptile.
Yes, any decision that you make, Captain, I'm absolutely in favor of.
Well, I must say that I was quite nervous about this conversation. You've been such a good crew member.
I'm honored, Captain. There is something, though, that I do need to get off of my chest.
Well, please, speak freely.
I know that you are a kind person, Captain, and you will never judge me, for I did make a false indication on my application when I applied. The check mark where it said human.
Excuse me?
I did check human.
And you lied. Meaning you are not human?
I am half Cogloxian reptile.
Ensign, Tagloxian reptile.
Yes, Captain.
Show me your tongue. Oh!
I'm sorry.
I see why you've kept your mouth shut. I also understand why we haven't had any flies.
That's why I wanted to be part of the sewage system, Captain. It offers great sustenance.
Ensign, are you telling me that you're actually participating in the breakdown of our system? Your work is more than just cleaning. You're actually breaking down.
Well, I'm eating the flies, Captain. It's not... Let's just keep it there. But, Captain, I'm afraid that everyone else would find out about my truth, and I'd be ostracized.
You have presented a dilemma. You've lied to me, but you have admitted your lie, and you wish to keep this a secret from your crew members. Knowing